Yo, you know what time it is. I don't know what other video to make. So, wheel of photography it is. Let's get straight into it. First, I've already got the wheel ready. Let's go. What's the subject? What's difficult about this time is it is currently 9:45 at night, so it is dark outside. And we get wildlife. I think this is one which it might actually be impossible. So, if you watched last video, you will remember we get one respin on any one of the wheels we choose. And for this one, I think it has to be, because I can't think of any wildlife I could do at basically midnight. I do want to capture an owl, but that would be probably better during the day with better lighting too. So let's respin this, see what we get. A building, okay? That could be good. But it all depends, because next we go technique. This is setting up for a really good photo. So we have a building. I should write this down because last video I got this wrong. So got a pen, got a piece of paper. Right, I've got a pen which doesn't work. Okay, I've got a new pen. So got building, frame and a frame, and finally for the challenge we have no challenge would be great. One photo only. We've got one shot and that's it. Okay, I could do this. Right, I'll see you outside. Okay, I'm now on my bike going to the next location, recording on my phone because I do not trust myself enough to record this on my camera. My first ideas with this was it has to be an interesting building, so I was thinking a church, a gas station maybe, not something which is connected, but we'll see what we can find, and yeah, I'll start recording when I get there. Okay, so we are here at location 1. So we have two buildings here, as you can see. We have this building, which is a church, and then we have this building here. They're both quite well lit up. It is difficult to control the camera. You can see it is lit up quite well. All I need to do now is find a place where I can do frame in a frame. For example, actually, this could work. You could imagine through there. That could be a possibility. But remember, we get one shot at this, so we don't want to mess it up. Let's see what we can do. So I brought two lenses with me. I brought the 50mm plus my 16mm. That could work actually. I brought my 16mm and my 50mm. As you can tell, I've got my 16mm on now. And I think this is the shot we are going to go for with the 16mm. We haven't been to other places. I just realised I did not have autofocus on them. But we'll try it. We have one shot. Let's see how it goes. Okay, I have just took the photo. Here it is up on the screen now. And yeah, we're going to see what we can do with that photo. We're going to go home, edit it, and yes, let's see what we can do. Okay, we are back home. I have to be a little bit quieter now because it is currently midnight, actually 23:58, so 11:58. But as you can see, we have the picture on screen. I'm thinking about doing a vertical crop, or maybe a 1x1 crop could look nice. Before we do that, we have to spin the edit wheel. And this photo turned out quite well. I'm happy with it, but it could turn upside down with this bit. Muted tones. Okay, muted tones. So I'll show you. So it still allows me to do whatever crop I want, like a 1x1 crop for example. As you see, so frame in a frame, so I did it in between these two bits. I had the leaf, the peak of the building just here, in between these two leaves, And yeah, I think it turned out well. I could even go for a 4x5 like this. That would also work. You know what, we'll keep it like that. I like that one, that bit a bit more. Yeah, we do actually have a moody and muted, but we're not going to use any filters here. We are going to do this the genuine way. So we'll bring down the saturation of these a bit, just mute it. Bring up the contrast. I've got a few pure whites. We'll lower the whites. Yeah, we can lower the whites all the way down actually. I think just experiment, see what we can do. Bring the shadows up a bit. I think bringing the shadows up on the building will be better than bringing the shadows up globally. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do linear gradient, that intersect with a brush, and I'm going to bring them shadows up. Got a problem here, but we'll just minus this off, just like so. And I think we should have a bit more detail there. Are they some of the pure blacks? Oh no, pure blacks there. No, they're not. So there is some information still available there. But yeah, I'm going to edit this photo a bit more, and I'll see you when it's edited a bit more. Okay, so we have just completed the image. It didn't take too long editing, it took literally about 5 minutes. But we have the image. As you can see, this is the after. I've gone for a bit of a cooler tone. So I didn't turn on the temperature, but what I did do is I added a global filter just to cool it down, because it adds a bit of contrast to the orangey building. Here's my settings, my basic adjustment, a little bit down on the tone curve. Desaturated all these colours other than orange, just to make the building pop a little bit more. I could change, I've not done anything to the hue and luminance, but if we wanted we could bring up that just to make the windows pop that a little bit more. I think lowering this could be a good idea, because it just brings that moodiness a bit more. And then we added a few calibrations. That's the difference. It changes it from a green more to like an orange, and we've not done any sharpening to it, but we can quickly just add a tiny bit of that. We don't really need to worry about the luminance. It's not terrible, but also I feel like the grainy adds a bit to the emotion of the image. So here is the after, and here is the before. As you can see, I've made it a lot more moody and muted tones. I think we have muted the tones a lot more. It is still a little bit green there, so we could possibly desaturate that a little bit more. But no matter what, they still have that little bit of colour. That could be to do with the calibrations I've added, or it could just be to do with colour theory, who knows. But there you go, we have completed the image. Made quite a moody image there, and I am happy with it. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully this one's a bit better than the last one, which I made so many mistakes. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one.